Hello, hello, and welcome to the Magnificent Abundance Manifester. So, um, I'm very happy to be back with you, and today our live is going to be about procrastination and how to address it. If you suffer from procrastination, that means that there are various things that is happening in your energy and with you, and I'm going to point them out to you so that you can finally address it and understand what's going on and obviously take action accordingly and implement. So oftentimes those who suffer from procrastination, there is a correlation as well with some sort of clutter that is happening in their space, whether it's physical, digital, but also mental. So there is a part of you that is unaddressed. And that's why you are afraid of taking some specific action, and there is some clutter that is being made because you haven't addressed a certain part of you that is holding a lot of pain. And when I work with clients and they want to overcome that procrastinations towards a business project or a business direction they want to take and they haven't done it yet, or just very basic stuff of life, whether it's an admin thing or just, household activities stuff, just keeping your life in order feels like super heavy. It's because underneath it all, you are in some sort of inertia and paralysis, because there is a fear that if you are going to do this, there will be a lot of pain. And underneath that fear, there is effectively some sort of unprocessed trauma that you haven't addressed, and it feels very scary to confront. So it's never about the thing that you procrastinate about. It's often much deeper than that. It's something that happened to you at some point of your life that made you feel incapable, unable, fearful, not enough, like you can't cope. And because of that feeling that stayed and got imprinted in you, you've been carrying that with you, and therefore you can't face certain aspects of your current reality that is directly correlated to the part of you which at some point got bruised, attacked, damaged, and hurt. And my job as a healer, when I work with you, for you to overcome this, is to go back to this period of your life where you felt very much in distress and powerless and in a state of feeling hopeless even. So that situation stayed, and even though you try to overcome it, dismiss it, disregard it, it then translates into the inertia and the paralysis that then affects parts of your life, and then you can't deal with it. So you might read a lot of books that are going to give you a process to follow, some steps to take in order for you to get things accomplished, like organization skills or project management. But every time you will hit that wall, that will make you feel, shit, I still can't do it. And I've read 20 books and it's still not working, because at some point your nervous system is going to freeze. You're going to freeze because your nervous system is reacting. And then there is something that is going to happen in your brain that is going to make you just go in a state of, you want to escape, you want to get out of there. Because it's almost like a survival mechanism that takes over. So that requires a lot of attention and a lot of healing, because that can feel like a handicap if you want to accomplish something in your life, and then you keep having that same issue over and over again. And You can try to get organized as much as you want, but if you don't address the underlying wound that caused that inertia, paralysis, state of shame about yourself, then what's happening is you're not going to be able to move forward. And you are going to feel even worse about yourself, because then you will feel like you can't, like others can. But what you're not acknowledging at that moment in time is that they don't have the trauma that you have. They haven't experienced what you have experienced, and therefore they don't have the same obstacles you to overcome. So once you are aware of it and then you work through it and then you heal that underlying wound that made you feel all of the horrible feelings that you're trying to overcome these days, when you heal that, it's going to have a knock-on effect on your current reality, and you will be feeling much lighter, and things will feel easier for you to tackle what used to feel like something unbearable to cope with, and that would throw you into procrastination in the past. So that is something I wanted to share with you today. And this affects a lot of us, and we're trying to avoid it, not look at it, or try to push it, to push ourselves to do it through discipline. I mean, discipline is great, but there are parts of us that needs more attention, needs healing, and discipline, can go as far, because discipline means you have to make yourself do things, which is fine, but there are parts of it that still needs more than just a push. It needs care, it needs nurturing, it needs healing, so that then things become much easier. So I hope it made sense. And so apparently there is a comment, but I can't see it. Let's see if I can. Oh my gosh, I made it worse. Okay. So say hi if you're here with me. I'm not really sure that I can see your comments right now because this is a new setting. And if you have any question, obviously, if you want to address this, you can work with me. I'm putting the link below or above. Either way, you can book a session or a program, and I will help you overcome that state of paralysis, fear, and powerlessness, so that you can finally get to the outcome that you want very quickly and with no pain. So on that note, I'm going to love you and leave you, and I'm going to see you in my next video. Bye-bye and happy manifesting. Make sure to subscribe to my channel, share, like, and put a comment under the video. Bye and happy manifesting.